to tackle a tough subject. I'm Jennifer. I'm your trauma recovery coach and sometimes silly trauma recovery coach. But today we're going to go over spotting the signs. Once again, let's be real clear with domestic violence or spousal abuse. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what gender you are. None of that matters. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. This happens all across the board. So this can be relevant to anyone, and it can be relevant to you or to someone you know. So let's just dig right into this and get through it. So let's go over those warning signs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of give you some warning signs and tell you what kind of abuse that can go with, okay? Now, sorry. Now these are just the most popular ones, the most easier that people know to look for. Of course, there's just tons and tons and tons, but we'll just start with this. If your partner constantly accuses you of cheating on them. And this is the one I had to deal with all the time. Cheating on you is like, when do I have time? I have 6 kids. That's going to be falling under the emotional abuse pattern. And usually what I have found, and talking with people and going through my own experience, whatever they accuse you of, it's more than likely they've done it or they would want to do it if they could be in that position. So that's a real big one. It's constantly cheating, saying you're cheating on them. Also, if your partner frequently makes you feel ashamed or guilty of just everyday simple things. Anything that might tiny bit go wrong, it's always your fault. That's another form of maybe being emotional abuse. And these things happen over time. They're meant to get you to a place where you're more submissive to go along with the bigger things, okay? Also, if your partner is constantly trying to control what you're doing or who you're around, that's a very big red flag. One of the things when Joseph and I were deciding if we wanted to be together as partners or not, we both said that family was very important to us, both of our families. And we weren't gonna. They were gonna. If you're gonna love me, you're going to love them too, or at least know that they're gonna be in my life, and vice versa. And so that was very important. Now, somebody that's being abusive will not want to do that at all. So, because they want to control the environment, and the smaller the group, the better. So keep that in mind. If your partner has ever pushed you, and I mean, I know there's some, we've all accidentally pushed somebody, but we're talking in a different way. That could possibly be under physical abuse. Now, usually you have to start smaller to get to the bigger. If your partner has ever obviously hit you or hit those things around you. The whole main thing is to keep you under their control. So hitting the things around you lets you know that they could hit you at any time. So that would also fall under the physical abuse. Also, if your partner would ever, this is a big one, ever tries to strangle you, that means they will, and the numbers are there. If you want the numbers, you can always look it up or ask me. It's a big possibility they would try to kill you. That's huge. I mean, that whole strangling thing. Listen to what your partner says about, do they give excuses to people that have physically abused somebody or emotionally, and also listen to their jokes. Those are a big giveaway if they joke about that kind of thing, and especially if they make excuses. Those are really big red flags, and it can save you and save you those around you a lot of headache and a lot of abuse and a lot of trauma recovery. So I know these are heavy subjects that we're doing right now, so make sure you go out there and decompress from these. Go out there and laugh and have a good time. That's what I'm doing. I've been watching the silly shows, fun shows, and go out there and have a great day.